Hello, everyone! Today, I bring you a story that's making quite a buzz. The big twist in the life of Can Yaman, the Turkish actor who conquered Italy and who now, surprisingly, has decided to leave it all behind. Yes, you heard that right. He's preparing for his definitive return to Turkey. And do you know why? Everything seems to point to one name, Demet Özdemir. It all began on a cold November night in Rome. Can, in his elegant villa in Parioli, a symbol of his success, couldn't sleep. He looked out over the city from the terrace, but his mind was elsewhere. He called his mother and confessed, "I have everything, but I'm missing what's essential. I want to go home." She replied with a phrase that changed everything. Success means nothing if your heart is somewhere else. From that moment, something broke inside him. His friends noticed that, behind the cameras, he wasn't the same anymore. He spent hours looking at old photos, and his eyes lit up every time someone mentioned Turkey. Then came the first clue, a secret trip to Istanbul. It wasn't for work or filming. He was looking for a house. The real estate agent who accompanied him revealed that Can asked for a very specific area, near the place where Demet's new series is being filmed. Coincidence? We don't think so. But there's more. Producer Faruk O said that Can called him one night with a single condition for returning to Turkey to work with Demet Özdemir. It wasn't a professional negotiation, but an attempt to recover something lost. Meanwhile, in Italy, what some call the Great Farewell began. He put his villa in Rome, his apartment in Milan, and even his luxury cars up for sale. His friends sum it up like this: he tried to fill the emptiness with things, but only one person can do that. And she's in Turkey. And what does Demet think? According to those close to her, she was surprised, but also felt a spark of hope. She won't take the first step, but she hasn't closed the door either. Can plans to finish his projects in Italy and return to Istanbul in the fall. And rumors say he might show up unannounced on the set where Demet is filming. Not with words, but with his presence. When asked if he was afraid of being rejected, he replied firmly, "I'm not afraid of losing. I'm afraid of not trying." And that makes it clear that his return is final. According to sources close to him, he even wants to contact Demet's mother before returning. Because this time, he says, he means it. So we're no longer talking about simple rumors, but about a love story that withstands time, distance, and pride. Can Yaman is leaving behind fame, money, and applause, all for true love. The big question now is, will Demet accept this comeback? Or is it already too late? What do you think? Will the heart win over the career? Honestly, I think everything happening between Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir has gotten a bit out of hand. It amazes me to see how every piece of gossip or supposed information ends up causing an avalanche of opinions, ranging from congratulations to outrage. Some users, like Rosaboteto Roscoe 1539 or Iolanda Cancellieri, are right when they say that too many falsehoods are circulating and that many images simply come from their shows. Sometimes it seems people forget that actors also have a right to privacy and that not everything on social media should be taken as truth. As for me, I've always had great admiration for Can Yaman and the way he manages his professional career. He's a consistent, serious man who's very careful about his personal life. Something difficult in an environment where everything becomes a spectacle. It inspires me to see that, despite the comments and gossip, he remains focused on his projects, maintaining a solid and hard-working reputation. He doesn't need to make up stories to stay in the spotlight. His talent speaks for itself. On the other hand, it bothers me to see how many fans let themselves be influenced by fake news without checking its accuracy. As someone pointed out in the comments, there are journalists who do their job responsibly, like the Brazilian Fabiana Moraes, and it would be better to pay attention to sources like that instead of fueling rumors. In the end, the essential thing should be to show respect toward the people involved. Ken Yaman deserves to be appreciated for his dedication, not for gossip about his love life. I'm convinced he has learned to handle fame with class, and that says a lot about his character.